welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Niall Horan reveals what Blake Shelton said to him immediately after winning The Voice. Exclusive. With Team Niall besting Team Blake on season 23 of The Voice, it seems Niall Horan has secured eternal bragging rights over the country star. The Heaven singer, 29, opened up to people ahead of his intimate Spotify gig in New York City about his time as a coach on The Voice, and revealed the hilarious quip Blake Shelton made immediately after Horan and Jonah Miles' victory. Enough, we've got a lot in common. We're quite similar people. Though not in dress sense. Horan is set to return for season 24 next year and will compete alongside Reba McEntire, John Legend, and Shelton's wife Gwen Stefani. As he coached Miles to a win, Horan said he was able to look to his own past as a contestant on a similar show, The X Factor. The Irish star entered the British competition series in 2010 as a solo artist and eventually placed third as a member of One Direction. Niall Horan reveals his Spotify playlist that is already inspiring album No. 4, exclusive. Niall Horan reveals what Blake Shelton said to him immediately after winning The Voice, exclusive. When Niall Horan first stepped onto the Voice stage as a coach, he was fully aware of the legacy he was joining. Blake Shelton, a country music icon and one of the original coaches on the show, had already cemented his reputation as the king of The Voice, with multiple wins under his belt. So, when Niall's first season culminated in his team's victory, it was a monumental moment not just for him, but for the entire Voice family. It was no surprise that Blake Shelton, a man known for his playful banter and larger-than-life personality, would have something memorable to say to Niall in the moments after his team member, Jonah Miles, took the crown. What was more surprising, however, was how profound and heartfelt Blake's words turned out to be. In an exclusive interview, Niall opened up about the conversation he had with Blake immediately after winning The Voice and how it left a lasting impact on him. Stepping into the spotlight, Niall's voice journey. When Niall Horan joined The Voice as a coach, there was a sense of excitement and curiosity among fans. Niall, best known for his role in One Direction, was stepping into new territory. But he wasn't just a former boy band member trying to reinvent himself. He was a passionate artist with a love for music and mentorship. Fans were eager to see how the Irish singer would handle the responsibility of guiding young, talented contestants through the competition. Blake Shelton, on the other hand, was no stranger to the competition. Having been a fixture on The Voice since its very first season, Blake had become synonymous with the show. His expertise in country music, quick wit, and unfiltered humor made him a fan favorite. Yet, despite their differences in experience, Niall and Blake forged a strong bond, one that would be tested when Niall's team reached the finals. The season was full of ups and downs, but Niall's connection with his team members, particularly Jonah Miles, was undeniable. The raw talent, determination, and chemistry they shared was something fans could sense throughout the season. And when Jonah took the win, Niall was over the moon. But it was Blake's response in those moments that left a lasting impression. Blake Shelton's words of wisdom after Jonah's victory, the air was thick with excitement. Coaches congratulated each other, and the energy in the room was electric. But Niall remembers the instant Blake approached him. It wasn't just a typical congratulatory gesture you might expect from a seasoned competitor, it was something deeper. I'm not kidding when I tell you this, but right after Jonah won, Blake pulled me aside and he just said, "You know, you did it," Niall recalls. And then he added, "You've earned your place here." For Niall, those words were everything. They weren't just from a fellow coach. They were from someone who had been a part of the show since its very first season, someone who had seen countless contestants and coaches come and go. Blake's endorsement meant more than just a pat on the back. It was Blake acknowledging Niall's authenticity, his ability to connect with his team, and his commitment to the show. "I've always been a fan of Blake, and I've looked up to him in so many ways," Niall admits. "He's been doing this for a long time, and for him to tell me that I've earned my place here was incredibly humbling. It wasn't just about winning, it was about proving that I belong on The Voice." The importance of mentorship as a coach, Niall knew the stakes were high. The Voice isn't just about flashy performances or spectacular vocals. It's about mentoring and guiding raw talent, giving artists the tools they need to succeed in the music industry. This was something Blake had mastered over the years, helping numerous artists find their voices and launch their careers. For Niall, the process of mentorship became more than just a job, it became a passion. He poured his heart and soul into each of his contestants, especially Gina, who had a unique sound and emotional depth to her voice. As the season progressed, it became clear that Niall was deeply invested in his team, and Gina's win was a testament to his guidance and their hard work. I think mentorship is such a key part of this whole experience, Niall shares. It's not just about choosing the right songs or telling them how to improve. It's about understanding who they are as people, what drives them, and how to help them grow as artists. That's something Blake has always done so well, and I've learned a lot from him. Blake's recognition of Niall's efforts was a sign of respect. The bond between the two coaches, rooted in their shared love of music and mentorship, had grown stronger over the course of the season. Niall's victory wasn't just a personal achievement, it was a victory for both of them. A moment of reflection, Niall's reflection on that conversation with Blake reveals how much he's learned from the experience. Coming from a pop background, stepping into a country-dominated space like The Voice was a challenge, but it also allowed Niall to expand his musical horizons. And it wasn't just about learning the ropes of being a coach, it was about embracing his role as a mentor and understanding the power of encouragement and support. When you're in that chair, you have to balance a lot of things, Niall explains. You're trying to be the best coach for your team, but you're also learning from the other coaches. Blake has been such a great example of what it means to lead with kindness, humor, and honesty. He's been an incredible mentor to me as much as I've tried to be one for my team. Niall continues. So, when he said I'd earn my place here, it meant a lot. It's one thing to win the competition, but it's another to have the respect of someone like Blake. That's something I'll always carry with me. What's next for Niall Horan? With his first victory under his belt, Niall Horan's journey as a coach on The Voice is just beginning. As he reflects on the season, he's eager to continue growing and mentoring new talent. But his experience on the show has also sparked new creative aspirations. In addition to his role as a coach, Niall is focusing on his own music career, seeking to blend his growth as a coach with his development as an artist. The journey of being a coach is something I'm so grateful for, and it's something I want to continue doing, Niall says. But at the same time, I'm constantly evolving as an artist myself. I've learned so much from the contestants and other coaches, and I can't wait to see what's next for me and for the people I'm working with. For now, Niall is riding high on the success of his victory, but he knows that in the world of The Voice, there's always another season to look forward to, and with Blake Shelton by his side, the sky's the limit. Conclusion: the exchange between Niall Horan and Blake Shelton after Gina Miles' victory on The Voice captured a significant moment in Niall's journey as a coach. Blake's words, simple yet profound, not only acknowledged Niall's victory, but also recognized his role as a mentor in his own right. It was a passing of the torch from one legendary coach to another. And as Niall continues to grow both as a mentor and an artist, the lessons he's learned from Blake Shelton will undoubtedly stay with him, guiding him as he faces new challenges in the music world. For Niall Horan, the journey on The Voice has just begun, and with the guidance of seasoned mentors like Blake Shelton, the future looks incredibly bright.